case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and
Diane Delgadillo, Olivia Sarnetti, and Anaí Castrejón. Annie Ruiz and Jocelyn Diaz. Alright, here we go. Jacob Sarnetti and Ylanice Hernandez. Come on, girl, querida, querida. Yeah, girl.
Hi guys, how are you? Okay, well thank you everyone for coming tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Tonight's going to be such a fun night with memories that I have for the rest of my life. I would like to thank everyone who helped me make this day so special. Thank you to my family for getting things together. There has to be a point where all of us were stressed out and yelling at each other, but this day has to be the best moment of my life. And thanks to all of you. To my friends, thank you for all coming. Thank you for supporting me through all my stressful moments and my excitement. To my court, thank you guys for being part of my day.
Don't cry, you're gonna make us cry.
You guys are always being part of like my little family. From tiring practices to laughing, we had memorable moments that come most to me. I love you guys with all my heart. And to my parents, and to my wonderful parents, Mommy and Papi, I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to spend with special people in my life. None of this would be possible without you guys. Thank you for supporting me since day one I was born. Thank you for the laughs, the tears, the smiles you guys have given me. I love you guys so much, and you mean the world to me. Again, thank you for everyone for coming tonight of fun. My grandmother's now going to give us the blessing for the food. Please stand.
Buenas noches a todos. En este momento le doy gracias al Señor por este privilegio. Estamos aquí reunidos en esta noche. Primeramente le damos las gracias al Señor y a todos ustedes, familias, amigos, muy agradecidos por todo. Y ahora vamos a bajar nuestra cabeza para darle gracias por los alimentos que nos generan. Padre bueno, Padre Santo, en este momento venimos delante de tu divina presencia y te damos gracias nuevamente por esta oportunidad que nos ha conseguido estar aquí reunidos para darte la gloria a ti y también para las quinceañeras de mi querida y amada bisnieta. Le doy más que gracias al Señor porque estoy muy agradecida porque es mi primera bisnieta y le pido al Señor que la guarde y la cuide. Y gracias a todos ustedes y agradecidos porque están aquí compartiendo con ella. Y la palabra del Señor dice así: mirad cuán bueno y cuán delicioso es habitar los hermanos juntos en armonía, porque ella envía a Jehová bendición y vida eterna. Bendecidos y buenas noches.
El tiempo pasa y pasa y yo sigo así, queriéndote mis brazos sin poderte tener, y busco una salida para no verme así. Ay, que lejos de mi lado tu amor está de mí. Yo lloro y lloro al saber que no estás. Con mis labios, mira mami, yo te quiero. bésame. Es que no puedo aceptar tu amor. Ay, olvídame, aunque no duela hay que aceptar ese dolor. Es que yo tengo mi mujer y tú tienes tu novio. Yo no quiero ser infiel, me matará la tentación.
Te ves preciosa. Ylanice, tú has sido especial en nuestras vidas. Mi primera nieta, y desde que tú me elegiste como chofer, como chofer hace 4 años para ti, llevándola a la escuela, y ella es mi GPS. Vete por aquí, busca a mi amiga, busca a mi amigo. pero verdad que ha sido un placer, un honor verte crecer desde pequeña, verte crecer. Le doy gracias a los padres porque me permitieron ese privilegio de estar cerca de ella y hasta vivir con ellos y verlos crecer. Y le doy gracias a Dios por ese privilegio. Y recuerda que siempre aquí tendrá unos abuelos que cuando necesite algo, un consejo, estaremos aquí para dártelo. Y de ahora para adelante todavía nos falta. Así que te entrego estas cosas y te queremos mucho, te amamos mucho y siempre seguiré siendo tu chofer.
Thank you everybody for coming out. From the first day I've seen you. First day I cried. First day that you laid on my chest. First night you were in this world. I loved you. From the first cry you scared me. To the first laugh, first smile. Nothing but joy. You impress me every single day of your life. I love you. I will continue to love you. Today, tomorrow, and forever. You will always be my little girl.
Ylanice, I'm loving you no matter what, and I'll keep on loving you every day no matter what eternity. I'll care for you and how much fights we've gone through, you know. And then we'll just start laughing. And I'll always love you, Ylanice, no matter what.
Beat that! Thanks, Julian. You took my lines, bro. Well, Ylanice, your favorite uncle, of course. All right, Mikey. I'm sick. I love you since day one. You've been in my life. You're a big inspiration to me. You're smart. You're talented. You can sing. You can dance. Yes, I've taken some of your dance moves. It's okay. We can do it. You're beautiful. Happy birthday. Don't change nothing in your life. Stay smart, stay beautiful. Through all your animosity and everything, stay amazing. You got wonderful parents, wonderful grandparents, and a beautiful family, and here everybody to support you. And you're always gonna love you, and you're still gonna be my little niece. Love you.
All right. Now, at least they told me to keep this down to like 30 seconds. Usually once I grab the mic, it's hard for me to let go. So I'm gonna try. So if Tito comes to get me and I'm still talking, we're good. I just want to tell you I love you. Even though I'm in Michigan, I'm only a phone call away. Whatever you need, I'm here. And if your dad gets out of line, call me. I'll take care of him. I love you. Hey, I'm trying.
Ylanice has been my best friend since May from 22nd, 2011. Yes, I kept count, okay? And even though she drives me crazy, I love her to death. She has been my rock and go-to girl for everything. She keeps me
me grounded, and the relationship that we have now is more than anything that I could ever ask for. She is so caring and passionate, hysterical and loving, and just a fun, well-rounded person to be around. I don't know what I would do without her. She's a part of me. I remember in 6th grade when we sat across from each other in science class. And in 7th grade we got so much closer, and of course in 8th grade we were inseparable. And starting high school, she was at the UIC College Prep and I was at Morton, and it was so hard to get through the day without her. But when she transferred, it felt like middle school all over again. And throughout these years that we've known each other, we've gotten so much closer, and we've earned each other's trust. We've experienced so many things, good and bad. And throughout all these things that we've experienced, we've had each other through thick and thin. And you never really know what it feels like to have a true friend until you meet Ylanice. Her family has been my second family, and I love her with all my heart. She's become a sister to me, and I hope to have her as a sister forever. I love you. Hey. For now, it's been 4 years. We've shared our ups and downs, but in between we've had our funny moments. You taught me to dance with my 2 left feet. That's hard. And I don't know how to explain it. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate your 15 years. I'm glad to be here. I don't know how to explain it. I love you with all my heart. I'm sorry, my throat hurts, so it'll be short. Our days of dance are behind us, but we have so many more dances to share.
I'd like to start by wishing you a happy birthday and thanking you for letting me be a part of your special day. I am extremely fortunate to have a friend as talented, dependable, and kind-hearted as you. We've been friends for almost 10 years now, and I consider you as my sister. Throughout our friendship, we've laughed, cried, and made unforgettable moments together. I'll never forget the times in 5th grade when we would sneak down to the classroom and dance on top of the chairs. However, now that we're in high school, we rarely see each other. But a hi in the hallway is always better than nothing. Despite this, I know that our friendship will continue because our bond is the type that can never be broken. I want you to know that I will continue to be there for you as you have always been there for me. It has been an honor to be your best friend, and I hope that we will continue to grow closer as time passes. Once again, I would like to say happy birthday, and I truly hope you enjoy the rest of this wonderful evening.
Ylanice, I have been knowing you my entire life. Every time I see you, you blossom and grow into a beautiful young lady that you are today. Ylanice, you are basically my other half, the one I could always talk to at any time, and the one I could always trust. You influenced me to do the things that I didn't think I could do. You are just an amazing, intelligent, smart, and beautiful woman. You helped me through tough times and you just did the very best at things. Ylanice, I love you so much, and you have always been there for me no matter what. You always did the best make me happy no matter what. I'm so glad to be part of this on your special day, and I'm just so thankful I met someone like you in my life. I don't know what I would do without you. I love you, Ylanice.
I might be a little emotional. She's been one of my best friends since I was able to walk. Then something happened, I don't know what, but then never saw her for a long time again. And then one day I was standing there watching my dad play baseball. She came up with her mom saying if I wanted to be part of the 15. I was honored to be in it. I felt very special, you know, have my best friend back in my life. You know, I'm very glad to be here right now. Thank you, Ylanice.
Good evening. That was my son, and unfortunately we share the same emotions. I'm extremely emotional, so just forgive me if I get a little choked up. Your mom and I were pregnant together. We met each other pregnant, and we shared a lot of stuff, a lot of cravings, a lot of emotions together. I've been there to see you grow up. It's been a blessing. You have grown to be such a beautiful young lady. You're talented, you're intelligent. You're just amazing. I mean, you're good at everything, you're great at everything. Keep it up. God first, love your parents. You have a lot of support, always. From the moment that my son put your sock on, to see him here with you, to escort you in your special night. You're a beautiful young woman. You have a lot ahead of you, Mommy. Keep it up, okay? I love you.
First off, I'd like to start out by saying happy birthday to Ylanice. I've known Ylanice since she's been 5 years old, and she has grown into the most beautiful young girl that I know. Ever since the day in kindergarten when I seen her, I knew she was going to do well since then. And every year since then, she has come back to help me set up my classroom each year. And I appreciate that so much. And she's been a very big help from the moment I've met her. And I'm very honored to be part of this night as well. Thank you.
All right, I'm done. Everyone already said it. Don't look at me.
Go, Steve.
You're my first goddaughter. And I'm getting a pet. Seriously? I am truly honored to have you as a goddaughter, and honored that you asked me to actually give you one of your roses. And honored that you call me Nino. And I am the #1 Nino. You might be the #1 deal, but I'm the #1 Nino. And no matter what your mother and father say, I will always be here for you to help you out. So will Fran, so will my boys. Whatever you need. He wanted me to give him a shout out. So, Ylanice, I love you. Thank you, and happy birthday.
Hey everybody, I'm Sonny Diaz. I'm the uncle of Ylanice. How is everybody doing tonight? Right, guys, come on, everybody, have a good time. Didn't expect it to be so emotional. Now that makes my speech look bad. But Ylanice, you're my homie. Just want to get some announcement out of the way real quick. The Bulls beat the Pacers 110-94. And with the owner of a 1989 Ford Bronco, please see guest service as your car is being towed. Okay. Well, I grew up in an English-speaking only family, even though my father spoke Spanish. So I've always felt bad that I can never communicate with your grandma. So I've been secretly studying Spanish. And I wanted my first written Spanish paragraph to be to you. I don't have the accent down, so bear with me, everybody. And Michael, you'll translate for me, will you? Okay. Now I Google this. Mi fue el baño a oler mis calcetines y era muy mojoso, pero no sé cómo usar el cuarto de baño y mis pantalones es no bueno en la playa. I mean that. God. But in all seriousness, long story with me, but I don't want to get anybody down. I grew up in a house without love. I was never told by either parents that I was loved, and I had to beg to get a birthday cake. So seeing this, seeing you, your parents, what they did for you, you got a great family. I'm proud to be in it, and I hope that my daughter can grow up as wonderful as you. So I love you, Ylanice.
So, I'm last, yo. So, no, alright. So sadly the rose broke, but this will never happen to our friendship, I assure you that. I could give you a picture because that's worth 1,000 words, but that's not even enough to show you how amazing and how beautiful you are. You've been there for me since day one, and I will always be here for you. I'm trying not to cry, guys. You welcomed me into your house. Your house has been really loving to me, and I thank you guys for that. You know my house is your house. Mi casa es tu casa. So, yeah. No, but honestly, I really love you like a sister. You've been there for me since day one, and I will always do the same. Yeah. I'm freezing up. Okay. Okay. Point is, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're super talented, and the story of my life that was playing. You've been part of the story of my life, and I'm really happy you are, because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't because of you. So I'm sorry the rose is broken, but our friendship will never break.
One, two. Poetry! What is it? What can I do?
Wait. All right, y'all. Mine's probably gonna be the longest because I'm gonna give you a glimpse, kind of how I got my name as an uncle.
Michael, wait.
And just a little history behind kind of the family. And so I'm just giving you a little backdrop of how I got my name, how this young lady actually gave me my uncle name, and all the other stuff that we kind of enjoyed as we saw her grow up. So anyways, most of you know me as Michael, the Puerto Rican uncle who packed up his bags quite a few years ago to go on an adventure that now has me living in another country. But what you didn't know is that my real name, like really, if you were asking this beautiful young lady, who you know as Ida, aka Little Two, aka Little Tiny, aka Little Avendito, you know this is a Puerto Rican family because we give them like all types of names. Little Bendito, aka Pupusita, which was my dad's name for her, aka Shrimporama. I don't know why Michelle gave her that name. AKA Drama Queen, King, Princess, Prince. That's kind of what I called it. AKA Mamas, or simply the one that made me an uncle, which is her claim to fame. To her, my name is Tio Yo-Yo. Let me explain. Once upon a many times, I found myself trying to rap, like, hip hop, in a small bedroom at the infamous 1531 location, which many of us have lived in. Unbeknownst to me, her little ears were listening and probably suffering the consequences. As most of you know, I don't have much of a melody or a rhythm anywhere in my soul. That's a pre-warning if I'm caught dancing tonight. It just isn't pretty, y'all. It really isn't. She still listened, and in all her genius coined the name Yo-Yo. And y'all thought that dude from Canada was something for YOLO. You only live once. I beg to differ. Ida started that trend, or half of it anyway. I mean, she was like 3 years old. She was young and maybe couldn't express the full meaning, but she tried. At first I thought maybe it was short for yay uncle, yay uncle. Like, with an O, but yeah. I was sure I had my first fans. In retrospect, I might have inspired her singing, which she does so well. I just heard Tito say, right, right. But I was right. I had my first youngest fan, who till this day roots for me from here, while I do life there in Thailand and Burma. A world I hope she one day gets a glimpse of, and who knows, maybe she'll create something from that experience. Like a song, or a dance, or a cake, or a cheer, or the girl's gifted. I used to wonder how that could be possible. I mean, my sister Melissa attempted softball in grade school. I'll spare you the details. My brother-in-law still thinks he can shoot a basketball, no details to spare. To this day, I believe there's a yo-yo gene that my niece and nephew inherited from like drinking from my glass or using my spoon for cereal at some point in their lives. Just the other day, Julian excitedly shared with me that he had straight A's on his report card. Theo Yo-Yo was proud and thought, there goes that yo-yo gene again. All jokes aside, Tito and Melissa have had their fair share of journey with this young lady. Could I ask for an applause? Could y'all give an applause? Y'all deserve that. As any parent who has a little girl, teenager, young lady would know, that journey will continue, but I'm convinced of what I once heard, it takes a village to raise a child. But even more than that, it takes parents to give her a glimpse of a God who is faithful. Too big for us to understand, but too in love with us and good to us for us to pretend like he's not there. God most definitely is the reason for where I'm at, for what I get to do, and use my parents and my family and a village of friends, people who stood by me, challenged me, inspired me, the ones that loved me enough to tell me what I didn't want to hear because they knew that greatness was within me. The greatness within me was worth more than the secondhand decisions and lies that were being fed to me. I could proudly say I survived my teenage years. Everything from Saved by the Bell, which a lot of y'all know, to all the high school peer pressure. Although unpopular in our culture, especially for men, I get to say like a boss. I think that's what they say nowadays, right? Like a boss, is that right? No? Okay. That I've saved myself from my wife. I know she's out there somewhere. I know a lot of y'all in here like, yo, when's Michael gonna get married? Jackie she's already set up a blind date for me, so that's cool. Yeah. This is the type of village we all need to be for this young lady. People who have a stronger, louder voice in the lives of their children than the stuff that flashes on screens. Your kid is great, show him. I'm just speaking to the parents now, I'm just all over the place. Show him or her what great looks like, sounds like, acts like, lives like, loves like. Ylanice, choose your village wisely, but more importantly, choose your God wisely. Young men and young ladies, do the same. Justin Bieber no doubt could sing, but God gave sound to his voice. Michael Jordan, Peyton Manning, LeBron James, all great, but without life given to them and placed in their nostrils, the breath in their nostrils, like they wouldn't be who they are. Facebook and Instagram, they're great, but life is more beautiful than 100 likes and more captivating than a double tap to heart a photo. It's easy to make gods of all these people and things I've mentioned, but if you fight and seek hard enough, you'll find a God worthy of 1 billion likes and 1 billion double taps for the sunsets he makes and the smiles he places on faces like yours every day. This is what the best-selling book in the world says about who you are, who she is as a woman, and who you ladies are as women. It says, she opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. By the way, that popular book is the Bible. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. When she speaks, she has something worthwhile to say, and she always says it kindly. Many women have done wonderful things, but you've outclassed them all. I just speak that over you. Charm can mislead and beauty soon fades. The woman to be admired and praised is the woman who lives in the fear of God. And this is what it says to us men and everybody surrounding women like this. It says, honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. So I just want to say to you, thank you. Thank you for yo. I would use, well, not use her, but every time like I'd have to load her into the car seat, like, or I think I might have asked you, I can't remember. Anyways, she just thought like, well, you just like going out and pretending like you're a father so you can get a girlfriend or something. Well, it hasn't worked because I'm still here, but anyways, I love you and I thank you for being a wonderful niece. And it was hard in the beginning when I decided to leave the country, and I've been gone for so long, but I'm not gonna go. But I just want to thank you because you did make me an uncle, and a proud uncle. And I know that no matter how far I am, I'm just trusting that one day you do get to visit, and we do get to do some work together because you talk about it like you want to do it, and hopefully the praying Tito lets you go. But yeah, he's serious. Look at him. I just want to say I love you and thank you for being you. We're going to transition into the horse. This was her first horse and her first pair of shoes. And then here we have basically, this is her transition, her journey into womanhood at 15 years old. So, am I handing this off to somebody?
Thank you. If you can bear with me for a minute as I untie these shoes. Thank you. Don't you stay there. My moment.
That's right, yeah, that's right. Now be gone tonight. Fight beneath my feet. The way that I've been home so tight. There's nothing in between. The story of my life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's the story of my life. I give her all. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. And I've been waiting for this time to come around. But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds.
Como una flecha en mi corazón.
out your jeans, baby, pull your pants up. I like it when I see you do it, better than I've ever seen it done before. A lot of women drop it to the ground, but how low can you go? Lower can you go?
Ahora sí, los dueños del swing, para que se sepa.
El tiempo pasa y pasa y yo sigo así, corriendo de mis brazos sin poder detener, y busco una salida para no morirme así. Hay que verlos por tu lado, el temor está de mí. Yo lloro y lloro al saber que no estás. Mis labios me llaman y te quiero besar, y tanto, pero no sentirme así. Es malo saber que no me quieres a mí. Estoy sufriendo, me quemo por dentro, por sentir, sabes que te quiero.
Take my hand, girl, you can be free. Look into my eyes, girl, tell me what it is. You can make you club now, yeah, go on the big one. You dance all night, you have a choice, let's live.
the dance floor. Let's give it up for Ylanice, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
Okay, everyone, grab your stuff underneath your chairs and come dance on the dance floor. Everyone, come on.
No close up, nigga. Not on me. No, not close.
Nice to meet you. But it's money. Only difference is I own it. But let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
Locas con bocas grandes que bocan. No, como soy poco, ella se pone la mano como uno. Muévelo bonito.